This is Pat Robertson talking about the Dante Wright shooting. And based? Question mark? What's going on here? How is he? What?
Also, I'm going to say, I think a lot of people are thinking like I was, that both the gun and the taser would be put on your dominant.
Oh, God, it's a kill shot. Gun taser combo. She's coming for us.
Side, but it's not that way.
Yeah, but they have to cross where they have them different.
So you actually have to reach across yourself to
you
get
feel the
taser.
difference.
I mean, it's definitely
there's just no comparison. As I say, they're not making tasers in this yellow color anymore. They're making in black. They're making them yellow. Now, how she made the difference was she shot that poor guy to death, saying, "This is what I thought. I thought was my taser." And if you can't tell the difference in the feel of those things, it's crazy.
What the fuck? What? How did he have a good? How did he he had a good take? What? I don't. Meaty, thanks so much for the 6 months. Like, I've never seen Pat Robertson do a thing that didn't make me want him to expire. You know what I'm saying? Like an old cabbage. But this is like, wait, did you do a thing that I didn't hate? You used your reasonable brain to be like, a taser isn't a gun? Now look, this is a low bar, okay? For him to say the reality of a taser isn't a gun, we shouldn't have to be proud of him or anyone for being correct about that, about someone being murdered by the cops. However, here we are. We are proud of Pat Robertson today for understanding the difference between a taser and a gun. Incredible.
Anyhow, she deserves, but I am pro-police, folks.
Yikes.
I think we need the police. We need their servants, and they do a good job. But if they don't...
You ever get so old your skull bends? Because he did. Because he absolutely did. What would be the appropriate consequence for the officer? Well, she murdered someone. The same consequence you would get if you murdered someone. That's the consequence. I think it's second-degree murder or something like that.
Stop this onslaught. They cannot do this. The police in Virginia picked up a...
What are the degrees of murder, chat? Degrees of murder. I know they're going with manslaughter. Unpremeditated murder, where the defendant intended to inflict grievous bodily harm. Felony murder, death caused during the commission of a dangerous felony. Some examples: first-degree murder. Third-degree murder, also called manslaughter, is unplanned, unintentional killing that is not part of another felony. I think third-degree murder, also called manslaughter, maybe you could say third-degree murder, but maybe there's a case. I think third-degree murder is a slam dunk, and second-degree murder is the intent to inflict grievous bodily harm. Are we considering tasing grievous bodily harm? What is grievous bodily harm? Let's see. Grievous bodily harm is really serious bodily harm, so it would include broken limbs, for example, can include psychiatric injury. What is wounding? Wounding is when skin is broken. Okay, but hold on. Loss of a distinct part or organ, serious disfigurement, any bodily injury of such a nature that if left untreated would endanger or be likely to endanger life, or cause to be likely to cause permanent injury. So maybe you couldn't get second degree out of this because of the way that we talk about tasing. Yeah, maybe third degree murder then. But either way, I mean, that's what happened, and that's what should happen.
a lieutenant in the Army and began to give him trouble. And our state police are highly trained. But why they don't stop this? And this thing is going on in Minnesota, but the Derek Chauvin, I mean, they ought to put him under the jail. He has caused so much trouble.
I'm sorry. Was Pat Robertson just right about Dante Wright? He was just right about that lieutenant that got harassed at the gas station the other day. And he was just correct about George Floyd. Now, he did say that the police were highly trained. Are they, though? Not really. But, I mean, he was right about they should put Derek Chauvin under the jail? Okay.
By kneeling on the death of George Floyd, it's just, I mean, on his neck. It's just terrible what's happening. And the police, why don't they open their eyes to what the public relations are? They've got to stop this stuff.
Maybe they need more training.
The highly trained police maybe need more training. You know, there's a case to be made for more training. You don't say. Is Pat Robertson the Pope of the SJW Church? True, yep. Now Pat Robertson's an SJW. Yep, now he's an SJW. That's a fact. Yep. Amazing. Amazing.